All right, guys, welcome to the Big Man's Cabana. I'm your host, Matthew Lepore, and I got on a very special guest today, Mr. Chris Milam.
What's going on, guys?
Dude, you were really excited to get on here. I was really excited to get you on here too.
Me too, man. I've always wanted to do one of these, and you're just the perfect guy for it. So I
thanks,
figured
man.
I'd definitely come in.
Flattering me today, man. From the jump, you just flattered me out. But yeah, guys, I want to get all my good friends on here, so you guys, when they come back on, like I'm sure Chris is going to be on, and I want to do a big one with everyone soon. That way you guys know who every single person is and have unadulterated conversations throughout the whole thing. So when we have like a big get together and everyone's on the podcast, it'll be a lot of fun. So you are in the service industry, i.e. retail.
Yes.
So you were at Louis Vuitton, right?
I was.
So tell me a little bit about like how all that was.
It was honestly like a really crazy experience. I feel like in my retail career, that's probably where I grew the most, as far as just like developing who I was and how I did things. But it was really cool to work for a brand like that. I mean, like global, truly.
Dude, yeah, they're massive.
Yeah, they are. They do, collaborations with so many people and cool artists and like really good things for the community too, which is cool. I think it just kind of, it really just got a lot, for like compensation and just was ready to move on. So
yeah, you were on the floor there for a while, right?
Yeah.
You were selling?
Yeah, 2.5 years. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you guys do that selling all the time. That's mad impressive though. So you're one of the top salesmen right at that store, right?
At Louis Vuitton for sure. Yeah, I was like a top 10 for every year I was there. So it was good stuff.
Now, was that at just the store, or was that like the amount of stores you had like in the area, in that KOP area, or was it a region? Like how does that work?
So it goes by like store, but for the region, I was in like the top 25 a couple months, and just like for the months or whatever for it's like 15 or 20 stores or something like that. So that was like things to be proud of for sure.
That's wild. Yeah, so I'm turning you up a little bit. Yeah, dude, I didn't know how deep all that Louis Vuitton stuff was, and then like when you would explain it, or like Shirley would explain it, it amazes me to think that that's how that was and that's how that runs.
It's super serious. It's super, super serious. I mean, like the guy who owns LVMH, which is like the corporation with all of it, is Bernard something, Arnault or whatever, but he's like the third richest person like on like Forbes. Like it's like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, or Jeff Bezos, and then him. Like he's like number 3. So I mean, like the company just is crazy. It's super serious. They really want you to take your job seriously. But
oh my gosh, so Louis Vuitton, wow. So the third on Forbes, and then you were one of their top salesmen for that. And then Shirley worked there for a while.
Shirley did.
Yeah. He
did great. He was awesome. He was an awesome addition to the team.
Oh, I love Shirley. Yeah, he had a lot of fun, dude. Like, that's wild. Like, because when I think to go into like a store like that, right, I'm like, all right, I'm going to walk in. I got like 20 grand. I'll buy a bag, right?
For sure.
But like there's like an actual art to selling that, working with customers, finding their grounds, their budget, their whatever, and like you have to schedule yourself to get in there, right?
Yeah, for sure. So like a lot of clients, I tried to avoid taking clients from the line as much as possible. Sorry, I say. But I tried to just work like basically off of appointments.
What do you mean taking clients from the line?
Like there's a line during COVID. There was like a line formed, so you couldn't just walk in and browse. There was only a certain number of people allowed in the store.
Oh,
and so if you were like a free associate in the store, you'd have to go take from the line.
Nice.
But I would just schedule appointments rather, and just have like the same people kind of come in.
So that's smart then. So
yeah, for sure. It's like efficient. You just get like the people who buy instead of the people who may or may not.
Dude. Yeah. Okay. No, that makes sense. So do you get a lot of browsing people? Like in KOP, right?
Right.
You have an exorbitant. It's one of the biggest malls in America.
Very rich area as well. Right on the main line.
Yes. So do people just come in there and browse, or do you have more people that come in that are like, I'm gonna buy that?
Before COVID, browsers for sure. There was no line, but the line was anywhere from 1 to 3 hours a day long. So if you stood in that line for an hour, you're not browsing. So it was efficient, but I mean, like when I say coming in, like it's a bracelet for like $200 or something like that. I know that sounds crazy, but like I don't know.
Dude, that's wild to me. I never would like there's very few lines that I would wait in to like go into a store.
Yeah, hours.
Hours.
I would not. I personally just don't have the patience.
So, well, neither do I. So people are spending an hour and a half to 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Just to go into a sort of
their day, of like their life. Wow. I just can't like mentally justify it. I don't know.
Neither could I. I can't imagine like, all right, I'm about to spend like $3,000 today on like something really cool, and then I have to wait in line for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what salesman like you or whatever.
We got that all the time. People were like, we're literally spending money here. Like we're giving you your money and we're waiting in line. And I'm just like, that's literally just the way it is. And I'm really sorry.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Dude, I could not imagine waiting. Wow.
Yeah.
Like people wait to get on a ride.
Yeah.
For like 3 seconds.
But maybe like, I feel like it's a little different. Maybe people are like adrenaline junkies buying things too, like retail wise, but like I would wait a long time to go on a crazy roller coaster.
So would I,
because I like love that, you know.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So I guess
well, see, that's the thing I'm trying to associate with that, because like I've waited in line for like 2 hours before,
for sure,
for a ride that's like less than a minute. But then like for me, someone who doesn't have a lot of money, right, who goes like, I don't wait 2 hours, and in that 2 hours I'm thinking, do I really want this $2,000 bag? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Do people like leave the line a lot?
Yes, for sure.
Dude.
But the people wait. People do wait.
That's why.
And then like, so
that's just like money signs on everyone's head.
Yeah.
Dude.
What Shirley did was like, he was a line host, so he had the job like when there was a really long line, he would go to people and be like, do you know what you're looking for, so I can look it up to see if we have it before you wait in this line.
Smart man.
Right? So some people, just being like super ignorant and just mean, would just ignore them, like the line host, and would not answer them just because they were like too good for that, you know? And then they would get all the way up to the door and ask for like the most popular thing, and it wouldn't be there, and then they would just like be freaking out.
So, wow.
Yeah.
So that really happens there then.
Oh, for sure.
I see that. I always thought, maybe it's just my hope in humanity, that people are only like that in like Beverly Hills or in like Cali, and people just don't think like, because I would never think like, okay, let's say this podcast blows up.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, and, you know, you come on, or we're all hanging out, we're playing poker. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm better. I feel like people aren't always like that, but so the people that are that kind of clientele are like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I really genuinely don't mind meeting like great people, because you meet tons of cool, great people, and like they are genuinely so nice, and like they care about you. They'll bring you things, like they'll bring you like presents or coffee just like out of the blue, which is really cool, which is really nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I never would have thought. See, because I guess maybe it's just my I'm very hopeful that, you know, people aren't like that. But now let me ask you a question. When it comes to like Louis Vuitton or those kind of stores, now I know you don't do this, and I like Julian do this, but like, is there, in like massive stores, are they purposefully being more snobby so people buy, like, because I saw this thing, right? And I don't know if this is true.
Go ahead.
But it's like people will be more snobby, like people that work there, so you feel like you don't belong, but then you buy something so you prove that you do.
No.
Okay.
So this is a horrible misconception. Well, I mean, maybe not everywhere.
I wanted to ask professional, because you were the top.
Well, I mean, it's just okay. So I feel like people definitely have bad experiences in retail because they just get someone with like attitude, or it's just like an issue for like that person.
Business.
Yeah, it's a hard business. But the perception that like people judge you with what you're wearing when you walk in the door, or like literally anything else like that, is completely false. Like all we really care about is like, especially at Louis Vuitton, was like giving an experience to everybody so they could at least like see.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure. Yeah.
And I feel like most stores, especially high-end stores, also try to do that. So, I feel like the people who say those things are just people that had like a really bad experience somewhere, and they're just making a humongous generalization instead of like, I don't know. But
no, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
My store, no one acted like snobby like that, like too good for anybody else. We always were super like, tried to be accommodating, but people just wouldn't take that sometimes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then your clientele. Wow, that's interesting, because the reason I asked that was I saw that about, oh man, like 2 or 3 years ago, and then I went to California with my family. Yeah. And we went to, I think it was Gucci, or it was maybe Louis Vuitton, one of the two. Yeah. And we walked in. I think I was in like cargo shorts, maybe probably a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah. And I looked like a straight nude, bro. Yeah. And they were so nice. I'm like, what I saw this on Twitter, like this can't be true. And I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll ask him when he's here, because like I never got a chance to ask you or Shirley. That's interesting. Yeah, look, we're just knocking down common misconceptions now.
Yeah, I know for sure. That's just like people who have really bad experiences, I think.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So now you are at where again?
Neiman Marcus. It's a department store. It's a very different vibe, but I definitely like it.
So how is that compared to Louis then?
Oh, it is very not as serious.
Really?
Because I work off of commission, so it's like straight. So there's like if I don't like do things and try to sell and outreach to clients, like I'm not gonna make money, and that's just my own fault. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Obviously, I have like goals and like things I need to do or whatever, but it's really up to me, and it's very lax, you know.
Wow. So when you're there, you're just a straight salesman then.
Yeah. For sure.
So do you like that? Okay, do you like that better than like getting commission plus? So I don't if you don't mind me asking.
No, it's okay.
Did you get commission at Lou?
Yeah, it just wasn't great.
Okay, so I see the difference because you were selling so much there.
Yeah.
So you're going to a place that sells. That makes sense.
That's a great. Yes. Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Well, because when I used to work for Vector, right, we didn't get an hourly pay.
Right.
If you're in the office or you're talking to a client, like if I go to like your mom's house, right, she doesn't sell anything or I don't sell anything, that's fine. I'm not gonna. The whole point is like if you don't sell, you're not making money, and then if you're not selling, you're not working hard enough. You're not making the calls. You're not reaching out to clients. You're not doing whatever. So you're just not making money.
Right.
So I get that.
Yeah.
I
like the grind and for it to like pay off though, you know? Like if I'm going to do it, I might as well just like really get the benefits, like really reap it. Yeah.
I mean I'm sure you had plenty of clients from Louis then too.
Yeah, kind of. That was a tough transition. No. That was a tough transition because like people like shopped like my clients at Louis Vuitton shopped at Neiman Marcus too, so they already had people, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like that was yeah. So it was kind of a tough transition.
You should have poached them all. I'd be like, yeah, listen, come over here.
That's sketchy business. We don't see, but I get Neiman's though. Like I feel like people get the department store vibes is like everyone's super sharky because it's a commission environment. Like we try to work as a team there too.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Very, yeah.
Wow. I think we're pretty fair on like ups and stuff like that. Like who gets to go? You know what I mean? Who gets to help people? Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. No, that's good because I know like in a lot of that business, like I mean, it wasn't like for us when we were at Vector because you would find your own clients,
right?
And they rarely ever really came to you, but so poaching and all that kind of stuff just doesn't happen. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Yeah, because I know if that happened,
it's like if you play a clean game, like everyone plays a clean game with you. So like you have like people have your back, and like if you have like something set aside for somebody or whatever, or like your client comes in and somebody helps them and sells them that thing, like they'll either give you full credit or like half credit or something like that. You know what I mean? So like, but people who don't have your back, like they'll just take the whole thing. And it's just like, I just rather people have my back than not, you know?
Dude, that used to happen a lot. I remember I had a client and I switched my phone number so I didn't have that old phone number.
Yeah.
So then she reached out to like Vector directly. She's like, hey, I want this set. They're like, cool. They put him in contact with someone from our office, which wasn't me. So the problem was that she was on my pay sheet, like all that kind of stuff. So like she was my client, and the one assistant manager there at the time, he got the call. That he reached out to her. She got like a $4,000 set, and then got some stuff for her daughter's wedding. That's why I was reaching out to her because she reached out to me on Facebook. So I was like, "This is awesome.
Yes,
I'm gonna." And at that time I was making 40%.
That's not bad at all.
So no. He sells to her. It was a $4,200 sale, but because how much he makes per year, he gets 50%.
Wow.
I saw none of it.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah, I was like Quentin, like what's? Oh, I guess it's just name dropped, and I'll cut that out later.
Yeah.
But I was
shit. Oh yeah. Hey,
oh yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Bet.
The only time that I will ever cut something is if like. So like when I had Jimmy on, he mentioned a name he was not supposed to because of HIPAA, so that's gonna be cut out.
Yeah.
And then. Other than that, like you can smoke, you can drink, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, bad.
It does not matter.
Okay, cool.
It's like I texted you when you reach out. You're like, I want this to be unadulterated.
Yeah.
Fun,
genuine. Yeah.
Yeah, because like like if you say 20 times, I'm not gonna cut that out.
Yeah.
Plus, also, I'm a full-time student and I work.
Yeah, bro. We're just fucking chilling, bro.
I don't have time to like cut this and cut that.
No.
But like if you mention something that like you shouldn't have said.
I mean, if something's straight illegal, yeah, of course. Like
or even if you're just like hey, I'm thinking back about that. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned.
Yeah. Oh,
about Billy Bob.
Yeah.
I'll cut out the whole. It doesn't for me. I want it to be like if people come on here, they're comfortable with me. They want to have fun. So that's your guys' tidbit. Sorry, but that's just kind of how I want this to be. I want it to be as fun, which is why people reach out. They feel comfortable, and I don't want them to feel like they don't want to.
Super comfortable.
Thanks,
and I just know you, bro. Of course.
Good man.
Yeah.
But yeah. So he got, I think his commission came out to, it literally just cut it in half because you pay taxes next year.
That's fucked
You get the full pay. He got a $2,400 paycheck.
Wow.
That week, and we get paid every week.
Wow.
And I asked him, I was like, hey,
week.
I was like, hey, I'm not gonna name the woman, but I'm just gonna say Miss Jones. That's what we used to call like the base people.
Sure.
And I'm like, yo, Miss Jones reached out. She said she already got a set. She doesn't want to do my demonstration. And he goes, oh. Yeah, I handled her a couple days ago. The office called and was sending her my way. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And at the time, I had to pay and this was before we signed. This was when I was at Monco.
Right.
I didn't want any loans on that. I was like, well, dude, I was hoping to pay off.
Yeah.
Like this
student loans, like to get through my education.
Well, because I wanted to put the loans on for her sign. It's not for Monco. So I was going to pay it in cash. He's like, well, listen, dude, you should have reached out to. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's not good. That's like super cold.
Yeah, so that's why like the whole poaching thing is like I get
just
it,
a topic.
But it's just
yeah. Skeevy for sure.
I get the whole sales thing, man. I mean, not at your level. You are probably, I would say, a mastermind with all that, especially with what Shirley says.
It's just been like so long, bro. I've just done it for like 7 years now. Like since I was 16. It's the only thing I ever did.
Since 16?
Yeah, first job.
Where were you at 16?
Cole Haan.
It's
like just like a men's shoe store. It's okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
So were you on the floor for that, or were you just like
sales for everything, bro?
Oh, dude, it's the face.
Since day one.
It's the face. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I don't think that's.
See, I got them blushing, guys. Anyways, but so 16, you've been selling. So damn, that's wild.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Wow. So, do you think this is something you want to do like continuously?
No.
Really?
Dude, it is so like people say that like retail is like truly a trap, and it's true because you always make really good money, and it's like it's just good enough, you know what I mean, to where it's just like really hard to find something else.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm about to be 24 years old. I do very well for myself. You know what I mean? At 24, and I just have no out. Like there's no way I can go to anywhere and like live like the way I like to live right now. And it's so crazy because people warned me about it, and I was like, it's not true. It won't happen to me. And not here I literally am, and I'm just like, I'm sick. Damn. Like literally.
Well, the thing is like, it's I see what you're saying, because even I'm saying it for you. I'm like, well, you're doing so good. You're so good at this. Why not you just like see where it takes you?
I think I'm just tired of it. I'm like losing like the passion for it.
You've been doing it since you were 16.
Yeah, I know. I just like that just sounds like such a weird thing to say.
What?
Like that's like I'm gonna be 24, bro. Like that's just like what I do. That's just crazy. I don't know.
I mean, you do it very well, but yeah, that is a scary thought.
Yeah.
Because like even all of us had like that stupid thought the other day. Like we were all like the new Call of Duty dropped.
Yeah,
right? And
for sure.
and did you get it?
I saw. No, I did not get it yet. I will though. I gotta get a PS5 first.
Oh, see, you know what? I had the money for a PS5. I went to look for it, and they didn't have it.
Yeah.
And then I spent the money that I had for the PS5. So I don't have the money.
Right.
But I did get the new one. It was pretty good. But we all came to the realization that we are now the 20-year-olds who are playing Call of Duty.
Dude, yes. Yes. I know. I know.
Dude, we're old, man.
I know.
We're very old.
Yeah.
Oh, it bothers. Because like sometimes like I'll drive past like the spring forward when I'm heading to school, or I'm just heading to here. And I'm like, wow, that was like 6 years ago.
Yeah. It's sick.
I
don't even like driving by the high school because I just
really
didn't like it at all.
Yeah, dude, it's so wild. And like when in the kitchen, we'll have runners or dishwashers come in, and they're still in high school or just out of high school. Most of them are from Springford, like it's right on the corner. So the thing is, they're like, oh my gosh, yada yada yada. And I'm like, oh man, you're just making me think of like everything, and then I just feel old.
Yeah.
And like Amanda, she's 12. So the other day, she was showing me a TikTok trend, and it was like, have you ever heard this audio or whatever? And I was like,
no.
What?
Of course
she
not.
goes, I remember when I was born in the 70s. I'm like, the 70s?
Yo.
She just roasts me, viscerally roasts me for no reason.
It's mad. It's actually mad.
Oh, dude. We're getting old, man.
I know. I feel you. I like my roommate Keyshawn and I were sitting out on our balcony. Yeah. We're sitting out on our balcony like literally last night, and we were just chilling, and we were like, dude, like we moved in here November of 2020.
Wow.
And we've been
Holy
there.
Shit.
Yes, I know. Dude. And I was just like, we have like grown up kind of like in here. This is kind of crazy. And it's just
biggest parts of your lives, early 20s to like mid 20s now.
Yeah.
That's wild that you're able to do that though. Yeah. I need to get an apartment bad.
I would just stack your bread, bro.
Well, that's what
I made the mistake, bro. It was so cool, but like my mom like just didn't care. Like she just was fine with it. Like with me like living life and just like I didn't have a curfew or no like dumb shit. Yeah. I just like lived fine. I didn't need to move out, but I did, and it was costly. It's costly.
Yeah. Hunter McLean, he wants to move out. I was probably thinking about moving in with him.
That's cool.
In June.
Definitely a roommate.
Yeah, I just the only thing is like just everyone always says that stack your bread.
For sure.
And I'm like, all right, that might not be a bad idea.
It's because all those people telling you that know what it's like to pay that. And and you're gonna look back at your past self and just been like, I should have stacked fucking bread. Yeah.
Isn't that wild now that like everything is just so much more expensive?
Yeah.
Like my dad was telling me
gas is up to $4 again.
Dude,
so sick.
I have to get gas when I leave here.
Me too.
Fuck. And you're in KOP, so you came all the way down.
Oh, dude, it's like 15 minutes. It's literally
really?
16-minute drive. I think like literally 16 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm only like I'm in Roseford, so
yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, that's so okay. What is it like living in KOP? I still haven't been to your place yet.
Oh, dude, you gotta come by.
I
definitely
know,
have
Ryan
to come by
and
ASAP.
You tell me all the time. It's just that it's that kitchen, dude. They got a hold on me, man.
Oh yeah, I know that.
They have a
you are
hold
busy.
on me.
I know you're very busy these days. But King of Prussia is good, dude. It's really convenient, and it's just super expensive, and I really hate that. Yeah. Like for instance, like I could go like 15 minutes to like a Giant, right? But there's a Wegmans a minute away. Like, and I'm just like, damn it, I'm just lazy. Lazy. You know what I mean? And it's just like so stupid. There's like nice restaurants there in the town center, you know.
I actually was at the Village.
Yeah.
For the first time ever a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I never went there before. And for Curtis Melville, I don't know if you know him. He passed away 3 years ago. That's what this tattoo is for.
Oh, that's cool.
And all of us went for the 3 year with the Founding Farmers.
Got you.
And I thought it was just like a standalone building. 'Cause I know the Farmers is like very good. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I pull up and it's like it's like you're going to the KOP Village or whatever it's called, and I'm like, what the fuck is this place?
Yeah, I know, right?
And it was wild. There's like a whole like turf area. There's a fire thing.
Yep.
And then like, it's an experience.
Yeah.
It's like Phoenixville on crack.
Yeah. It's really like kind of upscale. It's expensive there, but like all the restaurants. Yeah. Founding Farmers is a really good spot. Paladar is like my favorite spot. It's like the Latin restaurant. Oh, dude, they do like you like Latin food.
I love Latin food.
They do like rum glazed pork. It's insane. Really? Over rice and it's like coconut rice.
Oh, dude, you're talking to the perfect person.
Coconut mango rice or some shit like that. It's so fucking good.
What is it called again?
Paladar. I'll take you there. We'll literally go. They also have like these rum drinks called Dark and Stormies.
Oh, I've had a Dark and Stormy before.
Bro.
Yeah,
so good.
Dude, you know what? Speaking of drinks, I will give Cody, like my friend Cody, one thing. He is a mad good bartender.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was making some drinks. I think he was one that showed me that the first time.
That's an art too.
Yeah. Well, he lives for it. But that is like a really really good spot there though. Like I know they have like Fogo there. They have
City Works.
Yes, City Works.
Davios, Paladar, Honey Grow. Which if you've ever had Honey Grow,
no, I've had Honey Grow.
So good.
Oh, then maybe I lied. Then maybe I have been at the Village before.
Yeah.
Because that's not like in there. It's like right on that corner.
It's on the corner.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. I love going there. The only thing that stops me though is like from the apartment in Royersford, it takes me like maybe like 35 minutes to get there. Well, maybe 25, but it's just far enough for me to be like, I'll just cook something at home.
Yeah, I know.
But it's also not too far where like if you, Ryan or Scotty, whoever was like, yeah, we're going to City Works. Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say no.
Drinking a nap, you know?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, we try to cook a lot at home though. Like we do cook a lot at home actually. Yeah. So
See, that's the thing. I used to cook a lot at home, especially with like meal prepping for like comps.
Yeah.
Because I cook, my wherewithal of cooking when I get home is just zero.
Yeah.
Straight zero.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's the whole thing of getting old. It's like I never thought that coming out of high school and like finishing college, everything's just gonna just hit all at once.
Oh, dude, that's what it is. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the next step? So you're at what's that place again?
Neiman Marcus.
Yeah. So Neiman Marcus, you're there. So are you gonna stay there for a while more, or are you gonna end up going to like another place?
I have no idea.
They have that big of a hold on you, that industry, huh?
I have no idea. I literally don't know. My dream job would just be to like caddy at a really expensive golf course all day, for sure. I just love golf, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you look at like a side gig, see if it works out for you at Springford? They have a really nice course.
Yeah, they do have a nice course. I don't know. It just can't. Like, not right now. You know what I mean?
Are you? Is it because you're scared to do it, or is it because you're just like not sure?
Can't afford it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, can't afford it. I would love to though. Like if I this like 1.9 billion lottery right now. Lottery is 1.9 billion. You haven't been seeing that?
No. Well, see, you know what it is I see the lottery like because I know like the statistic. You're more likely to get struck by lightning. Than.
Can I tell you a funny story real quick?
All right, go for it.
Okay, ready? So, everybody tells everybody there's no way you'll get it, right? There's no way. Well, guess what? Somebody gets it.
Oh, that's
somebody
true.
gets
no, that's
it.
True.
So like
that's true.
as somebody hits it, it just happens. So like who knows? Like literally who knows? The computer, those like computer generated ones, they could just print out some numbers and it could just that be it. And you just I don't know. You just don't know, technically.
So it only costs a couple bucks, right?
Bro, it's like $2 a ticket. For like one line. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, if I get it, we're all going to be rich.
Bro, I'm going in. You want to like come in with our group one?
With
you can just like Venmo me $10. We're like we all throw in $10 and we all split it.
Oh, yeah, I would love to do that.
Let's do that. All right. I don't know if anybody won though because the numbers came out this morning. There was like a delay. I don't know.
Your flashlight's on.
Is it?
Not that it matters, but yeah.
Thanks.
Dude, I do it all the time. Sometimes like, I'll have it in my pocket.
Oh, and like, it's just like glowing through.
And then it's glowing through, and like I have a big black pants on at work, and like some like lady be like, "Hey, honey, your flash." I'm just so embarrassing.
Yeah, I know.
The worst is like if I'll be at the gym and there's like a hot chick in front of me,
yeah,
and my flashlight's on. I'm like, I am not recording you. I swear to God.
Yeah. Facts.
On.
Oh my gosh,
dude.
For sure.
It's the worst. Cause that actually happens a lot.
I know. I feel that. I get told that at least. I feel like it's weekly.
Well, no, I'm saying like people like recording like when they're at the gym,
really?
or, like pictures.
Shit. Dude, guys are fucking creeps. Dude, why do you just do that? Like, just don't do that.
Dude, it sucks for the rest of us. It's like we're not even trying to hit on them. We're just trying to exist. Yeah. But I feel like if they'll walk by, I'm like, damn, this ground looks really groundy right now, dude. That ceiling looks amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Straight creepos, all the time.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
No, well, I get it. You know, they look good. You want to look, but it's like if you're gonna start taking pictures. And like, you ever heard of the feet finder thing?
No.
You know what? Feet finder?
I mean, I can take a guess.
All right, listen,
I can like assume.
I'm not on feet finder. I don't know what feet finder is. I'm not in the feet.
Okay.
Preface that, but
does someone we know? I think we're both knowing about the same person on that. I just don't want to say the name.
No, I don't.
Okay, all right. So never mind then. As the one supplying, you know what I mean?
What the fuck?
Like we both know. Okay, so maybe not then.
Wait,
but I don't even know.
I feel you're gonna say it, and then we're like, oh my God, I feel like an idiot now.
Yes, I feel like you're right. So if it's that, then you know.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know though. I mean, I do know though.
Oh no.
But you know that. Like that's like common knowledge. I feel like.
Well, so I didn't know it was that deep, but I was just saying like feet finder, like you can like upload feet and
right,
like sell it. Yeah, okay,
right,
so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You know.
Do I?
Yeah.
Wait. Just describe this person because I've. Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, come on.
So, funny story. In high school, I'm not gonna name any names.
Go ahead.
We're gonna call the girl Aaron, and we'll call the guy Brett. I'll tell you the.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
So, Reddit was popping off when you can like sell feet pics, right? As high schoolers, we didn't have a lot of money.
Of course,
you still had to go to Applebee's. You still had to go.
Dude, Applebee's the half apps.
Half apps.
Dude, gotta get it.
Exactly. So you have to afford it. And when Shirley and all of us would go, and you'd be
right,
you get it.
Yeah.
So Lindsay, or no. What was her name was? That's not something the girl's name.
Erin.
But Erin. So Erin would, we would like, yo, Erin, we have an idea. And me and Brett would be like, listen, so we're going to split this way. Mm-hmm. But this chick we saw on Twitter was getting like hundreds of dollars from like people to get feet pics.
Yeah.
And we're like, Erin, you're a pretty attractive woman. And you got some nice feet, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, where are you going with this? And I'm like, all right, we're going to sell your feet pics.
Yo.
And we're going to make money. We'll split it.
Yeah.
Like if I take the pictures and then you have the feet, like we'll do it 60-40.
Did it work?
It worked.
Oh my God.
Not as much as you would think. It'd
okay.
be like $100, like $50, or like the one time.
That's fine.
The one time I mix like lotion and water. So you see where we're going with this?
Yes, I do see
yeah.
where you're going
So
with
you would
this.
mix it, right?
Yeah.
You'd put it on her feet.
Wow.
And we got $250, or it was like $240 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we would like all split it like each way. She would get the majority of it because it was, her feet, because women power.
Yes, of course.
And then we would split and it like for high schoolers, $20 is a lot
for sure, bro.
And when I would have like $50, my dad would be like, where'd you get this? I'm like,
I'm a businessman.
I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
I'm a pimp.
Yeah.
PIMP.
Yep, that's right.
But yeah, so we used to do that, and yeah.
Damn it, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. You're a business guy, dude.
Business
and her
guy
too. Good for her. She was just like, why not?
Shirley was so surprised when they found out about that. I'm like, listen, I had to.
Yeah.
But when I was dating Dylan at the time, she had no clue, and if she ever found out, like that'd be a whole situation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so that's dude, it was so bad. All because I saw a Twitter post. I'm like, listen, worst comes to worst, your feet are out there. No one knows you, Aaron. You're fine.
Right.
Everything's good to go. But let's make some money.
Yeah, for sure.
See,
for sure. Why not?
Business kids, why not?
Why not? I feel you.
Dude, I should do that again.
I mean, why not?
I'll have to go up.
I feel like there are more freaks than ever.
Dude, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen there was this TikTok account, the one video pulled up, it had like 1 point something whatever million likes, and it was like casual kinks that people now have nowadays.
Yeah.
And it's like CNC,
yeah.
mommy issues, wanting to like rail your I'm like, what the fuck are people into? Yeah. And apparently they're hereditary. So
yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
When I heard that,
noted.
I was like, Dad, we have to have a conversation.
Yeah. Let's have a conversation real quick.
Oh,
for sure.
So do you spend a lot of time out in the village when you're over there, or do you guys mainly home?
I feel like we just work too much now. We just work so much. Like,
what are your hours in a week?
I work either 9 to 6 or 11 to 8. So those 11 to 8s kind of suck because you're just like your whole day is done. But 9 to 6s are okay. I need to start going back to the gym. I have no excuse. I literally have no excuse. So I need to stop being like a pussy over it.
Listen, that's what I used to tell Kevin. So he's a barber, you know that.
Yeah, he's doing good. I hear.
He's doing very good.
Yeah. That's good for him.
He was cutting me, and I was like, listen, dude, like you're on Discord with us all the time. We all hang out. Why don't you just come with me? I go every morning. Like I can pick you up, whatever it is. And he goes, I just don't have time because I gotta be here. And I'm like, all right. So we literally just got on FaceTime the one day. And I'm like, all right, give me your schedule. Yeah. He's like, here it is. I'm like, I go at like 7, 8 in the morning. Mm-hmm. Just come. Yeah. And he hasn't stopped.
Really?
So get in touch with Shirley or me, and dude, you can go. It's time. The problem is you said it on this podcast. Yeah. And now it's out there in the world. I'm gonna go bother Shirley, and then you have 2 people bothering you.
I'm on myself about it though. You know what I mean?
You should be.
I have a gym in my apartment building that I could just be completely
nice?
using. It's alright. It's small, but it gets the job done. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to start with just calisthenics and stuff like that. Something simple. Dude,
those are good. There's a lot of people that at the gym that do calisthenics and CrossFit and stuff. Yeah. People are freaks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Freaks. Yeah. But yeah, dude, you totally should. If they have one there, it's very accessible.
It's downstairs. I just have to walk there.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you listen to anything that I say, do it before you go to work.
Not after?
No.
Why?
So, if you're starting out, mm-hmm. I urge every single person to do it before you go to work if you can. If you go early in the morning, then go after work. Yeah. But if you're working at 11, mm-hmm. or like, as if you say you work at 9, then you don't have to get up that early.
Right.
Then you can go in it. Like I think.
But if I work at 11 though,
go before, because it's gonna be harder for you to get up because you don't have a rhythm to be getting up earlier before that 9 o'clock. So
right.
don't worry about that. You'll be home at 2 or 3. So then you'll have enough energy. But if you are going at like 11 to 8, there's not a chance you're gonna be going at 8:45.
No, you're right. You're totally right.
So if you go if you get up again at like 9, like you would on like your other days, go to the gym for an hour.
I know.
You see what I'm saying? And then it's done, and you already feel better.
It's like no one needs to tell me because it's just so sad. Like I used to be that guy though. You remember that?
You look good. You look good still now,
bruh. It's just I feel like shit though.
Sorry, we'll just take trend. We'll just call it a day.
Say it again.
What? Nothing.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
I get closer and closer every day to taking it.
No, I've it's a thing.
Dude, can you believe we've been talking for like 35 minutes right now?
It has not even.
Dude, I know.
Are we even recording?
We are.
Wow, no shit.
Yeah, dude, it's that is the one thing that I found with this whole thing is like when I bring people on that I care about or whatever it is, the whole point for this was to be like 30-minute segments.
Yeah.
And every time I have someone like you on or like Shirley or whoever, I'm like, damn, we already have the 30-minute time, but I don't want to stop.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
not gonna stop. We'll just keep going.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you definitely should. Like I found that like my release has become like the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe like a too bad of an addiction, but
yeah. No, I mean, dude, no way. Not that's never a bad addiction, bro.
Sometimes I will admit, like Mackenzie was telling me the one night, she's like, "You're always like, why do you spend 3 hours?" I'm like, I have to get this done.
Because you love it though. And no, you love that though. That's the only thing that matters, bro. That's the only shit that matters.
Listen, you keep bothering me about the gym, I'll get you to compete.
Me?
You keep bothering me about the gym, I'll get you to do it,
bro.
I got Kevin to compete. I got Cody to compete again with me. I got 2 other people from the gym to start doing it with me. And
I've always been a strong kid.
You should fucking do it.
Just never really put it into gear. I mean, remember Donnelly? Of course, right?
Yeah.
He had me right, dude. He had, like, 'cause I was doing intensive. I did intensive all 3 years.
Well, weren't you in my intensive?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yes.
But yeah, I was my senior year though, and I did not give a single fuck my senior year.
I didn't give a fuck either.
But my sophomore and junior year, bro. I mean, like the Dorseys and stuff like that. Yeah. Bro, they would like be on my ass, and they would be like, Zach was relentless, but I love it though. Like he pushed me like genuinely.
Dude, he put me in the hospital Christmas Eve.
Why?
He didn't mean to.
Okay.
He didn't mean to. It was not an intentional thing. That sounded really fucked up.
Yeah, I was about to say,
a hot take.
What?
He actually apologized the next day. So when you wrestle, right, you do like, so when like you squat or whatever, you might squat to a box for like different parts, or like when you say you're working on a sales job, right? You might work on the close. So you can perfect the close, or you might work on the opener and perfect the opener and just that.
For sure.
So same thing with wrestling. Mm-hmm. We start in like a position where you have the leg, and then when they say go, you're now in that active situation instead of just starting from like a regular position. Mm-hmm. So he has my leg. Now, freshman Matt isn't very strong.
Okay.
Just strong for being a freshman.
Got you.
And Dorsey is well
strong.
Is Dorsey.
Massive. Yeah.
Coach says go. He flips me. I do a full flip in the air because he just picks my leg up and flips me.
Oh my god!
And I land on my neck.
Oh my god! For real?
I was fine, but I had to be in a neck brace for like 2 days. Christmas Eve, yeah.
Dude. Wait. So what day was it though that he did that?
It was Christmas Eve.
Literally Christmas Eve. Oh my god!
And I had to go. Well, okay. I shouldn't say the emergency room, but I was at like Mainline Health.
Yeah.
And I was there. Bro. That was funny. He came in and was like, dude, I am so sorry.
Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. That sucks.
I know, it was fine. It like shit happens.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like
no. Yeah. Like and you know what's funny is people give him a lot of like, oh, he was so mean. I'm like, not really.
Dude, he was actually quite cool.
Yeah. No, I loved him.
There were a lot of older or upperclassmen who were dickheads.
Tim Rutterow still scares me to this day.
Who?
Tim Rutterow.
Oh, I don't know.
Dude,
in that class? In his class?
Or he was just one under, but he to this day, I just scared. I'm like, all right, bro, you got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt Zach was always cool. Bryce was always a little. I don't know.
Really?
I did not like Bryce.
Maybe so that was cool with Zach.
Dude, I feel like Bryce really got like out of pocket when Zach graduated.
Well, because
Zach like held him under, and then like he left, and then Bryce was just like.
Really? See, like Bryce I was fine with him on like the football team, but I know like Zach was always cool. Never had an issue with him, except when he would like ramp and rave in like the locker room.
Yeah. Would he rage?
No, he would just do certain things.
Oh yeah.
Certain parts of his body.
Oh. Yeah, bro. I intensive. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. So you understand. Yeah. He's a good dude though. Yeah. No hate at all. But yeah, Bryce was cool. I didn't have much interaction with him other than football. But yeah, was he that rough?
Nah, not even rough. Just like I don't know. He just talked more. Just like talk more shit. I mean, he was alright. Like I never like hated him either. I was just like, damn, you changed in the past year since your brother graduated.
Oh, dude.
That's what I thought.
Well, that's what happened with Ryan. Like once Jason left, so my littlest brother, I left, and then Jason was always just naturally quiet. But then when Jason left the school, Ryan just went on a rampage. Yeah, like we like at home, we could just see the ego just trickling
really
up. Oh yeah,
damn.
It's just the natural progression of things.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, dude, it's wild.
Yeah. So, did you wait? We got this thing on Facebook from, I guess 2 people I won't name on here, but they're just like kids in my grade, and it's they're having a 5.5-year reunion.
Oh. No way, really?
Yes. I'm so sick. I like saw that and I was like, no. Like literally like, oh my God. And I'm like, I'm not going. Of course I'm not going. Cause like I just never did. I never.
No, I know. I always saw those things in like the shows and the movies where it's like, oh my God, we had to set up for this 10-year reunion, and people are like freaking out, and I'm like, why would you guys freak out? They're people from high school. It's all cool. But now,
you understand, bro. It's just been like 5 years, and you know what? It's not that like I just don't care. You know what I mean?
Neither do I. I want nothing to do with it. And
Me
like
neither.
Like the one kid, like Michael Mayano, like he's like, oh look, your records are still up, and I'm like, that's cool. He goes, you don't care, and I'm like, listen,
your records are still up, I bet.
Yeah, I was like, but like, I'm like, listen, it's like it's weird, like the reason, and like I really want to move to Texas. I just want to get like completely out of this area.
You do?
So bad.
Yeah, I feel like me too, kind of.
Because I'm so connected to everything, and it's like, and like the one day I was at work and I had a long day at school and I was just not happy, and all the coaches from Springfield were there, like Matt, and I'm like, this is cool, like thanks for remembering me, but like I don't want to be reminded of like all that. I want to like move on, like, like I'm graduating college, like just
it's a new life. Yeah, I know for sure. It's not like they I feel like if a teacher were to still see us, it like they look at us as like that kid. They wouldn't look at us as like the grown up we are today.
That's the thing.
And I was just like, you can't be like Matt, like, cause just no, just literally no, bro.
Yeah, I want to be able to walk into a Wawa, other than like you guys.
Yeah.
And not have a conversation with someone who knows me from high school or knows me from about high school.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you? I'm like,
dude, like everybody like wants to go out to Phoenixville, and I'm just like, I can't. I just literally don't want to. You see
everyone you know.
I just don't want to.
Neither do I.
You know, like all the years of retail, dude, I just feel like my social battery over the year has literally, or over the years, is just like diminished. And I just like, I have like such a small circle of friends that I'm so happy you're part of, but like, I just like don't, like if I don't really like know you or whatever, like I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dude. Yeah.
Like I just literally don't, and I feel like I'm like my soul is very like old and like beat, and I just want something
that
like
is
new.
The joke about retail,
dude. Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That sucks.
It's okay.
Well, so is that another reason why you might leave the industry?
I mean, I don't know. It's like what I'm good at, but I don't know. Like I like literally like I like put on like this face for like my work.
Yeah.
And then I go home and I just like
take the mask off and just put it down. Yeah. I'll put it on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dude.
Literally.
See, that's the thing about working in the kitchen is like I used to work, in sales, and then I was also a teacher aide at Springford and PV.
Right.
I had kind of the same thing, not as major as you, I'll admit, but like when they were with the kids, oh yeah, I go home, just take the mask. I'm just like I'm dead to the world.
Yeah.
And when I'm in the kitchen, dude, it's like I'm still in the service industry, but I'm not dealing with the customers. But I found that like when I go out on the floor, I just want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad, and like if I go out and it's not you, it's not Shirley, it's not like Ryan or Scott
or
whoever,
Mick or whatever,
or Mick.
Yeah.
Like I took Mick to get her car yesterday.
Yeah.
And The one guy was just walking, and I was not gonna say this because it just sounds fucked up, but I'm just saying, I'm like, dude, I bet he's fucking annoying, like for no reason. I didn't say that, but like mentally, I'm like, you're like if I see you, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like that's my mindset. Yeah. But if I see someone like that, I'm just like.
Non-conscious bias.
I just wanted to, like just weird NPC just walking around. Yeah. It's so bad, dude.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. I feel you. And you're like we do the same thing to like the same extent, like the same business.
Yes and for no. A lot of years. You're same
business.
But I don't know how you do it, dude. I give you a lot of props. Well, one, I mean, you're really good at what you do.
I appreciate it.
But two, it's also dealing with people all day like that.
Yeah. I try to give people I try to have a fun time. That's how I feel like I've like done really well. Is like I just like try to like have a good time,
Yeah, dude.
And just like make it like a vibe and don't make it so fucking serious. Like you're Louis Vuitton, like it's just
Louis Vuitton.
Like come on, like come chill, like have a glass of champagne, like
So are you guys allowed to drink? Were you allowed to like pop champagne? Okay.
No.
Not even like a big sale, like a $40,000 sale.
Can I tell you something really funny real quick?
Go for it.
No, but I wish.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So my first year there, I started in like October, and they did a Christmas party that year, and I was 20 years old when I got hired there. And the Christmas party was at Eddie V's on January 11th, and my birthday is January 15th.
Eddie V's,
it's like a steak seafood restaurant in King of Prussia. It's really nice.
Okay,
super expensive. Oh, dude, it's so good, so good.
Okay.
And it was an open bar. You could have as many drinks as you wanted. And it was the whole store. And we had a private room and all this shit. And I was the only one under 21, right?
So you couldn't drink?
No, ready? So my managers did not say a single word to me the entire night or the entire, like the thing before. Like they didn't tell me anything. And I only drank the toast champagne. I didn't get a single drink all night. And they noticed that. And like I came into work literally the day after. And they pulled me in the office and they were like, hey, like, we just wanted to tell you how proud we are of you for, like, not drinking, like, while you were 20 years old. I turned, like, in 4 days, bro. It was 4 days, my 21st birthday. And they were like, we're so happy and, like, so proud that you just didn't drink. They're like, we didn't want to say anything to you, but you, like, made the right decision and didn't do it. And I was like, thanks.
Dude,
I was like, you noticed. I was like, all right, cool. But
I don't think I could hold myself back.
Bro, it was foul. All the boys were just, like, getting fucking turned. And I was just like, this is so whack.
Well, there were plenty of times. I think I was 20 when I started the whole strongman thing, and I was just a straight amateur. But like everyone would go out. But the thing was, I never looked 20 or 19. So exactly. Scotty still thinks I'm on steroids.
Yeah.
I'm not on steroids. Get out of my DMs. I gotta show you my Instagram. It's
for
so
real?
bad.
Dude, he's not on steroids.
Dude, my main account. People ask like when I post like a lifting video.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, like, are you? I'm like, I'm natty. Like, just.
Dude, he's huge. No joke. Like, but I will tell you straight up.
He's flattering me.
No, I'm not. He's not. I promise.
Well, thank you. But
natural.
But what we would do is we would all go out because like the whole team. There's like 15 of us. And they would card nobody there because everyone there was like 28, 30, whatever it is, and there's just little old me never carded me once.
Wow.
And I would just get sloshed.
Wow.
Never in my life.
That's awesome.
I think I've been carded like 6 times.
Really? I get carded almost every time.
Really? I want to card you,
bro. I don't know. I feel like people have to.
Know? I feel like I know Scotty got carded. That was funny as shit.
Dude, Scotty gets carded all the time. If it's too close to tell, might as well just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Well, funny story. We had almost 15 minutes. Holy shit.
Yeah, but wait, just like you though. That's why you card. Is because of you. You know what I mean? It's literally because of exactly what you are. It's like someone who looks older.
Well, I got screwed the one time. This is a different story, but like I went to go get alcohol, and now I'm 21. Like I am 21.
Yeah,
or 22. And I think I'm heading to Shirley's house. So, I'm getting just beer, and all of us are 22 at this point. So, and I forgot my ID. I was so used to just pulling an Apple Pay.
Fuck.
So usually I never get carded. I'm like, I'm not gonna get carded, whatever. My ego's just here.
Yeah.
And it's this like maybe 20-year-old girl.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, fucked. It's always the young ones, always the old ones. She goes, can I have your ID? And I'm like, all right, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have it. I was gonna use Apple Pay, but I guarantee you, I'm 21. She goes, you know how often I hear that, and I'm like. So I had to go home.
No
I had
way.
to get my license. I had to drive back.
And what'd she say? Did you give it to her?
She's like, "Oh, you came back. I put your beer back." I'm like, I really, and then just out of spite, not spite, but I pay with Apple Pay. I'm like, this is what I was trying to do the whole time.
Yeah, literally.
So
thanks for inconveniencing me.
It's fine. She's doing her job.
No, for sure.
I will never get mad. The only time I'll ever get mad with customer service is like if they're blatantly just being a dick. But I've never. Like, even if, like, the service is bad at, like, a restaurant, I'll still tip 20%.
Yeah.
I
feel like if the service is definitely above average, I definitely, like, tip good.
Well, yeah.
We tip great, actually. If the service is, like, anything above, like, I would say decent.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Good, you should.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
they work off that shit, so.
Yeah, people don't know that. It's like,
yeah, bro.
Like, most servers make like $2.25, $2.50 an hour.
Yeah, you got like they gotta like they're like using their time, unless they're complete dicks or like out of pocket in any way or just completely like negligent. Then I think you should tip decent for sure.
Because the thing is like, if you think you tip and it's only the server that's gonna know, it's not.
Yeah.
And if you're a table that you're being an asshole. You are now the entire restaurant, and then this goes for not just small businesses, but the entire restaurant
for sure.
And I'm sure it's the same way, like in your industry. It's like if you have this dickhead here, you're gonna go back and check for that bag, and you just told all your coworkers
100%.
Same thing.
Yes.
And then now it's like, they're at 22, and I'm just like, maybe I'll take a little longer on chopping this lettuce. Or,
Yep.
You gotta be careful in our industries.
How about you just don't be a dickhead? Like, it's a crazy concept that some people have a really hard time with, but unless there's a blatant shot or, like, attitude directly at you that is more than, like, just maybe someone just slipping up and saying something weird, then, like, just shut the fuck up.
Dude, literally.
Like, I fucking, like, oh, gosh, I'm, like, cursing a lot, but, like.
No, you're fine.
Literally, I
said, totally authentic. That's the whole point.
Yeah, for sure. I watched this lady. I was at Sweet Green one time just getting a salad.
Okay.
And this lady in front of me was just, like. She ordered a salad, right? And the lady or the girl behind the counter was probably like 21, 22 years old and was like making the salad. And she's like, I'll take a cup of apples. And like the girl scooped the apples and put it in there. And she's like, could I have one more scoop? And she's like, sure. And like put one more scoop in. And she goes to like the cranberries. And she's like, I'll do a scoop of cranberries. And she gives her a scoop of cranberries. And she's like, are you okay? To the worker. And I'm standing right behind her.
No.
Right? Are you okay? And the girl's like, what? And I'm just like, and she's like, I asked you, like, why are you giving me small portions? She's like, I asked you for more. Like, obviously, I want more of everything else. And she said it so rude. And I was like, I literally turned to her and I was like, she's giving you the portion size. Does it look? I'm like, look at her. Does it look like she's okay to you? She looks fine to me. And
wait, please tell me you said this.
I did say it. I didn't. I'm not gonna tell you I cursed at her or said anything like out of pocket. But I said something. I was just like, bro, like, look at her. Does she look okay to you? She's doing her job, giving you the portion size. Like, if you want some shit, like extra stuff, ask for it and don't have an attitude about it. And like the girl, like obviously, I guess the whole like situation was just uncomfortable. But I felt like as an employee of like a work store that I like see that shit, I was like. You are not going to escape because I can say this shit to you right now.
Yeah.
Because I am not at work and I can literally say some shit. Because
dude, that is amazing.
I always do, dude. If anybody is giving an out-of-pocket hard experience, I'm just like, maybe you should just like check yourself. For sure.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
It's hard, especially at like Creekside, where it's like, I had someone ask me if the cauliflower crust is gluten-free.
Yeah.
And they're like, how sure are you? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm very sure I use it every day.
I'm the head chef.
And they're like, well, I'm not the head chef.
Yeah, well, I'm a chef there. Yeah.
So and then and they're like, well, like, how much schooling do you have with all this? And I'm like, so
how much schooling do I have with all of it?
I'm like, and then I told them like, yeah, well, I'm in education. Like, I go to Urshana. They're like, well, how do I? I'm like, oh my god, and I almost lost it. Cody grabs my back and then pulls me back in the back. He goes, don't lose your shit.
Yeah.
And it's hard. And like, people just don't understand. It's like, you have to watch. Because like now it's like, I know where you're sitting. I'm not going to spit in your food.
Right.
But like,
have you ever said something disrespectful respectfully?
No, I've said. So the problem is people that usually come in that are assholes. It's now at the end of the rush.
Yeah.
And,
I bet.
And the thing is my filter, I'm tired. I've already been there for 5 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah.
So people will be like, hey, can I get this? And I'm like, oh, I'm not a server. They go, so you can't just get it? And I'm like,
dude,
no, I'm just not gonna do that for you.
Yeah,
and
literally.
Walk away.
Yeah, literally, dude. Yes.
Yeah. And like maybe that wasn't the most dickheadish thing, but they're like, you're just not gonna get it, and I'm like, no, I'm really not gonna do that for you, and I'll just walk away. I just don't care.
Yeah, people are dickheads. I hate when people like wave at me. Or whistle at me, and I've only been whistled at one time, and the one time I did, I looked at that person and just walked away.
Yeah,
just walked immediately away. But people like waved at me and go like, "Can you come here?" Like from across. It's just I don't know,
dude.
I just feel like there's a respectful way to do it. And yesterday, I'm sorry, just to like
you're fine.
Keep like ripping, but this lady, I was on my phone like on the floor next to my friend, and we were just on our phones like looking at something. And my other coworker was to my left, and this like lady walks by, and he's like, "Hi, miss, how you doing?" And she's like, "Good. Like, thanks for acknowledging me." Like, I swear to God, dude, I literally swear to God, right in our faces. And I look up, and I just smirk, bro. I can't help but smirk. So I'm just like, and just like look back down at my phone, and just like
I'm shaking, dude. I would. Oh,
it's like your heart, bro. It's just like you feel it,
dude.
Yeah,
you feel it build up.
Oh, for sure.
People
bro.
don't know that, and I'm trying to explain to them. They're like, why'd you? I'm like, cause I feel it from my gut in my diaphragm up, and I have to like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
People don't get that.
Yeah. I always think to myself like I have the ability to push it down, but if I ever got to like the top, you're
done.
I have no cap above that.
Yeah.
So like if I'm in full rage, like I'm just like super mad and I just can't like stop.
Yep. Well, that's I had she didn't mean anything by it, so you're supposed to knock on the door, let them know that you're coming through the door, because there's 2 ways out, and people coming through with food, whatever, at where I work.
Oh, okay.
You've seen the doors there.
Oh yeah.
So
you mean like the employees? Yeah. For sure.
You have to knock on it.
Yeah.
And I'm carrying I don't like to make 2 trips, so if I can carry as much as I can,
of course.
Will. So I had all these wings in my hand, I had fries, and I'm all good. And all of a sudden the door, boom, hits me, and I fucking my finger was fine, but I dropped a bunch of shit, and everyone could just see my face just getting red.
Yeah.
And Cody's like, help me, and then Lauren's, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's fine. And then I calmed down. I was good. I didn't say anything. Yeah. I'm just trying to do my job.
Yeah.
And she comes and she goes, I'm sorry. I'm like, listen, Lauren. I'll name
Lauren.
I love you, Lauren. I'm like, you were about to get verbally assaulted so bad.
Yeah.
Your hairline, your nose.
Oh my gosh.
We're just going to come out. She goes, my what? I'm like, oh, my bad. But what I was trying to say, and I didn't mean to but I was so ready for a verbal argument. It wasn't going to matter.
Yeah.
But
damn,
what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Fuck them all, man. Well, not my employees. Like they're great, but
the customers though. There are good customers, but if you're a bad customer, you know who you are, and fuck you.
I just literally fuck you.
Yeah.
People.
I don't really care.
People just don't understand. It costs nothing to be a good person. I know it also costs nothing to be a bad person.
It does though. It costs someone else you like putting down someone else.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah. You only gain things from being good. Like,
dude, listen.
For sure.
There's plenty of people like our runner was he's a 16-year-old kid. And I had nothing going on at that moment. We finished the ticket, and there was like an 8-person table. I'm like, hey, you want help?
Yeah.
So I'm coming out, and they're like, oh, can I get this? I hate to bother you. Like, I know, like, you're one of the cooks. I'm like, yeah, sure, I can grab that for you.
Yeah.
But they were nice about it.
Yeah,
so
of course.
I had no problem running back. I had time.
Yeah.
Grabbing, like, honey mustard and stuff like that. I'm like, sure, here you go. Like, oh, my God, thank you so much.
Yeah.
And then it was all good because I know, like, that's what's going to help the servers get a better tip.
Yeah.
But, like, if people are nice, I'm more than happy to.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give one more PSA just to everybody real quick.
You're good.
Like, if you are trying to return something to a store, just like in my experience.
Oh no.
And it's like you wore it or it's like over the return policy or some dumb shit like that, and they're not gonna take it back and give you your money back. The worst possible thing you can do is freak out, because if you just like tell people, like tell us, right? Let's just say like it's like 2 months old and we can't take it back because our return debt policy is 30 days, right?
Yeah.
If that person looks at us and they're like, listen, like I just like need the money, and I'm really sorry, like I just like couldn't do it, and we're like just really busy, and I just didn't get around to it, and I'm really sorry, and I just really need the money back. We will give you your money back.
Nice.
But if you were just like, but like we have to tell you the rules, and if you're gonna like go against and like freak out at us, then literally go fuck yourself. That is exactly what we think, and that's just it.
That's very viable.
Yeah, just be nice.
And
you'd be surprised what kind of shots you got in life, like literally.
And that's like there is like the line like the nice guy or nice girl always finishes last. I'm like, but if you're nice and to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
karma's true.
Karma is very true.
Yeah, very true.
That could not be any more factual.
Yeah.
Dude, we just hit up on an hour.
Yeah. You want to end it?
Yeah, we'll just wrap this up.
All right.
I want to go finish the rest of these podcasts you guys are going to see soon. But guys, thank you for tuning in. Chris, is there anything else you want to add?
Thanks so much for having me. Dude, this was a blast.
Dude,
that did not even feel like an hour at all.
I know. I looked down and I'm like,
we just had one of our normal conversations. Literally.
So
this is nothing special. This is
great.
Well, this is special. You know what I mean, though.
I know.
This is something. This is nothing outlandish.
Glad you came on.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, guys, check it out. I'm gonna have all of Chris's stuff, like if he YouTube, Instagram, anything he's got will be up in the podcast. You guys can check his stuff out. If you guys are looking for someone in the service industry that is with him sales, you should go check him out.
Come check me out.
I'll have his Instagram up. You want to verbally say it, and then I'll put it up on the screen.
It's just my first and last name with an underscore. Matt will put it up. He'll take care of it.
But guys, thank you for listening. It's we are now live on everything: Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, everything like that. So check it out, and I will see you guys next time.